Okay, guys, just to let you know, we are going to use this this diagram today. So just make sure that you've got this diagram available. Okay, it's going to make life a lot easier for you when we're doing some of the stepping patterns and stuff. Okay. Okay, so hi, Ricky from Barnet Judo Club. Just obviously welcome everybody online again. Really appreciate the continued support and obviously the participation. So today's predominantly, we've got a club grading next week on Saturday. We're going to just sort of do a quick round overcap of every single technique that we've been going through. We're going to look at the solo part of the drill. We're also going to look at the band part of the drill, okay, because the juniors and the seniors need to make sure they're using the bands, and the primaries, obviously, I just want you to do your best to keep up with it. And then we've obviously got to do all the Ne-Waza as well, so we've got to go through all of the hold downs, the transitions, and some of the drills, and then some of the fitness stuff at the end, okay? And then obviously, depending on time, I'll probably throw a bit of fitness in at the end, okay? But obviously, it just depends on time and how quickly we get through things. But just for all the guys that obviously are just lined in on logged in, I need to pronounce today. You are going to need to have your judo suit packed full of cushions, okay? And you're going to need the bands, okay? So I've got my gold bands. Some of the primaries should have the blue, and the seniors should have, sorry, the juniors should have a blue, okay? If you can, try and anchor it at shoulder height, okay? As I said before, for some of the guys, if you've got your parents hanging around with you, just get them to hold the end of the band for you, and you're using the two ends sort of at your shoulder height, okay? It'll make it a lot easier. Okay, so let's just do a bit of a quick warm up today, and then we'll just go straight into all of the stuff that we're normally doing, okay? Right, so just a little bit of a jump up and down for me. Just get a bit of blood flowing today. Okay, forwards and backwards. Remember to keep the knees nice and soft. Okay, then side to side. Good. One forward, one backwards. Okay, so squat and then twist, squat, twist. So doing one side, the other side, but make sure keeping your chest forwards, guys, yeah? So it's just getting your hips to wake up, that's all. Well done, guys, that's it. Try and speed the feet up a little bit quicker on feet. Well done, good effort. Okay, let's get the hands warmed up. Loads of waving at each other. Okay, remember to grip, pull, push, pull, push. Okay, so we're just going to start pulling into the chest. Okay, arms out to the side now, doing the same thing. Palms open. Okay, up above the head. Okay, start jogging on the spot a little bit. Okay, let's see how well this works. If I put this hand out, I want you to put the foot out, okay? If I put this hand out, I want you to put that foot out, okay? So let's give it a go. Keep jogging. That's that. See if anyone works it out. Okay, good. Right. Okay, arms forward, just get the shoulders warmed up a little bit. Because we've got a lot to cover, a lot of different techniques, we're going to have to sort of go backwards now. So just try and get yourselves going quite quickly, okay? Okay, can I get a show of hands of the guys that are grading with us on next Saturday? Yeah? Who wants to grade? Up to green belt, we can grade. So, cool. Right, okay. If you haven't already let the club know, guys, you need to let us know as soon as possible. Today would be ideal. Has everyone got bands? Just give me a thumbs up if you've got your bands. Yeah, thumbs up. Yeah, cool. Right, perfect. And everyone's now got a suit that's filled in, yeah? Perfect. Right, okay. So we're going to start off on the basics. Get your Zuris out. All right, put your Zuris in box 1 and 3. Don't need the suit at the moment. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do the stepping pattern first as solo. Okay, so you guys know what you're doing and why you're doing it. And then we're going to put the bands into play. Okay, so you're doing the bands at the same time, right? So break it up into 2 sections. So the first thing is, we're looking at Kazushi. So this is the breaking balance, okay? So the right foot comes across toe to toe. The left foot steps in, toe down, heel up, okay? And then at the same time, we need to open our arms up, okay? And I want the thumbs pointing towards your head, like little Vikings, if you want to think of it that way, okay? So we're just going to be here, all right? So do 5 on one side, okay? And then we're going to switch it and do 5 the other side. So you switch the left foot across and the right foot comes in. Remember to twist the hips, but keep the chest facing forwards, okay? Okay, right, so everyone has got their bands. You want to grab the bands, okay? Now, what we're trying to teach you guys to do is with the gripping of the hands on the band as well, is to grip with the little finger, the ring finger, and the middle finger. They're the main 3 gripping fingers, okay? And what I tend to do is I tend to grip and keep my thumb out and my pointy finger out, okay? So I'm actually working on my grip, okay? You can keep your normal fingers on, but the thumbs never stay on, okay? Does everyone understand that? So, guys that haven't got a band, just do the solo drill. The guys that have got the band, they expect the bands to be used, okay? So, the way we're doing this is we're stepping in. As we step the first step in, the arms are starting to raise, okay? Then the second step's coming in, and then we're going to push up a bit further, okay? So, it is just a case of here, all right? And pull back behind you. Step forward and pull up. So it's like a big sort of arcing motion, okay? So the hands are doing that. So you're getting the action reaction. So the idea is the action down is what we look at, and then we come up, all right? And remember, you want to keep tension on the bands. You don't want them to be loose. So we want to be pulling. Okay, now I've got mine anchored to the bottom of the chair leg, all right? So if you can get them around something, much easier, much better. Obviously, Saturday, you're going to have someone holding them, or it's going to need to be anchored, okay? So we just go right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, okay? And then we're going to pause it, and then go left, right. So left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Good. Okay, so that's Kazushi, breaking balance. Remember, it's all about pulling our opponent onto us, okay? So we break their balance, draw them towards us, think of the arms, okay? The arms are very important when it comes to Kazushi. Everything you do, every technique, every throw, all revolves around you breaking your partner's balance, okay? So this is a very important step, very basic step, okay? Good, right, so next one is Seoi-nage, okay? So Seoi-nage, translation is shoulder throw, okay? Now you've got 2 different shoulder throws that you can use. You've got Ippon Seoi-nage, which is where it's one arm, okay? So what we do is we do the Kazushi, and we take one hand off and put it around their arm, and then we turn, okay? And then you've got Morote Seoi-nage, which is where you're holding onto the lapel still, and you pull the elbow across to their armpit, okay? So the 2 different ways that I want to be seeing you trying to do this is the hand's going to go under, or the elbow is going to go to the hand as you turn, okay? So I'm going to turn sideways so you can see what I'm doing when it comes to that. And I want it done left and right, ideally. Okay. So Kazushi first, then the one hand comes off, and then you're going to turn towards the elbow. Okay. And make sure the head direction's right, because if you don't use your head direction to change the angle, to go down, sort of do this sort of hammer chopping, okay, it's not going to work either. So we need to make sure that we Kazushi, hand off, turn, throw. Okay, and the same with Marote. Kazushi, hand, elbow across, turn, throw. Okay, so I'll do it facing you again so you can see what I'm doing on the angles. Okay, so it's 1, 2. So the Kazushi, hand off, here, turn, and then throw. Okay, and then the Marote. Kazushi, hand stays on, elbow comes across, turn, throw. Okay. Now, obviously with the band, you're not going to be able to bend your knees as much as you normally would. So normally we're trying to say here, here, drop, throw. Okay. You can do it with the bands, but it's a little bit trickier. So obviously without the bands, you can do that. But obviously with bands, you'll probably end up finding yourself in a bit of a normal sort of soft knee stance. Yeah. Okay. So with the bands, guys. So remember, for the grading, you can do either or. You don't have to do both, either or, okay? So the bands, we're going to go to Kazushi again here, okay? Now it's either or. So the hand is going to go under the other band, okay? So this hand under the band, so it comes into the crook of the elbow. Then I turn, okay? And then I do my throw. Or Kazushi, elbow onto the band, okay? So the band goes onto the elbow. There, and then you turn, okay? So let's have a look, see how you guys are getting on with that. More tension on it, guys. So Matilda, don't step into it too much. All right, I've got this tight, okay? So all of you, don't sort of step in and it's really loose. All right, when you step to here, to Kazushi, it should be sort of feeling like it's going to pull you a bit, okay? Then when you turn, that's tight. So I have to actually work my core to pull, okay? Obviously, don't pull that off the chair, but just make sure it's got a bit of tension in it, okay? The tension is to remind you that if you have a uke, a partner, then you've got someone to actually throw. They're going to fight against you. It's not going to be easy, okay? So remember the two options, guys, yeah? So Kazushi, the hand goes under and it goes onto the elbow here, on the inside of the elbow, here, turn, or it's the opposite side of the elbow. So elbow it goes on top of the elbow. Okay, so that's Marote, and Ippon is there. Marote, Ippon. All right, so you've got to get the arms right. The arms are important. Okay, Matilda, when you're turning, don't do this, okay? So do it with me, and everyone else do it with me, okay? So we go to Kazushi first. Right, so let's do Marote. So keep the hands up high. Take one elbow, so your right elbow in this case, across to the band. Keep the band on top of the elbow, and then turn. Yeah, that's good. Much better. Okay, keep your arms high. And then Ippon, Kazushi again, but the hand goes under the band. So it's in the elbow to here. And then you can turn. So there's only two places the band goes. Over or on. Okay? So it's getting the right grip on them, but obviously making sure it's not pinging you in the back and stuff like that as well. So keep control. Okay, let's see how everyone else is getting on. Yeah, good, Rob. Well done. Yeah, good, Sasha. Leo, have you got anything to tie it down to, mate? Can you get your dad to hold it or something? Makes it a lot easier for you to practice if you've got a bit of tension. Just make sure you don't pull it into you. So remember, Kazushi first, through. So everyone's got to get Kazushi first, yeah? Alexi, your left hand needs to go higher, mate. Yeah, so when you come in, that's it. So it all goes over the shoulder. Yeah, much better. Yeah, Lucas and Dylan, remember to go left hand, right hand as well, mate. Yeah, both of you. Go on then, let's give us a demo, mate. Oh, Dad's suiting up. That's trouble. Yeah, well done, Gabriel. Keep the tension, Gabriel. Keep the tension. Both hands high and then tuck under. Yeah, good. And not on your shoulder, on your elbow here. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, well done, Lennox. Yeah, well done, Jake. That's good. Make sure you turn the body as well, yeah? Turn the body. Make sure you use the body. Might be a bit too tight for you, so step a bit closer. Brilliant. Well done, Ishan. Keep going, mate. Joe, can you turn your video on, please? Yeah, good, guys. It's good. Remember to bend the knees, guys. Don't bend at the hips. When we bend, we're not going here. It's always a little drop of the knees, then sort of bend, yeah? So push your bum up and your head down. So it's like a counterbalance. Okay, right. So stop on this technique now. All right, so we've done Kazushi. All right, so left and right. And we've done Seoi-nage, so one or the other. The hand goes under or the elbow comes across. It's one or the other that you need to do, okay? So next one is Diashi Harai, which is the advancing foot sweep. So we do this as a warm-up normally, okay? So we go across and sweep, okay? So this is Diashi Harai, all right, on its own. So let's start doing that one. So 2 steps, sweep, 2 steps, sweep. Remember the wheeling arms as well, very important. Good. So everyone get on with it, yeah? Okay, now, for the guys, should be easy. We do this every single session, okay? Standard foot sweep, advancing foot sweep, that's all it is, okay? So the only difference you've got is to pick the bands up, okay? And the hands just need to be rotating at the right time. And that's it, okay? All we're doing is rotating the hands with the foot. So remember, sweeping foot goes down. Yeah, sweeping foot goes down. You can do 1 step, okay, or you can do 2 steps. Yeah, good. Some good ones in there, actually. Really good. Okay, so remember this is Diashi Harai, okay? Make sure both arms are working, not just one. It's always both. One's going high and one's going low. All right, remember the idea of the hands is because we are planning to push our opponent into this sort of position, okay? That's what we're aiming for, pushing them into that position, so crunching them, so that when we sweep, they're going to go whoop, okay, and go flying. Good. Okay, right. So next one's Kouchigari. Okay. So this one is the retreating one that we do. So we start at the front of our box, and imagine you've been pushed on one shoulder, step sideways. Okay, so you step sideways, and then you sweep down the line A to B. Step back, there, then the other leg step back, sweep. Okay, so Kouchigari. That's the foot step for you, okay? And then the hands is pulling down here and then pushing up with backhand. So backhand pushes up, front hand pushes down. Same leg, same arm again, yeah? So from the side, step back, sweep, forward, sweep, sweep. Remember to turn the toe. Okay, little toe rubs the floor, and the ball of your foot is sweeping. Okay, remember, keep posture, very important. Head direction is all important as well. Good. Okay, so let's add the bands into it. So with the bands, you want the bands in front of you, even again, okay? So what you're going to basically do is start with the bands sort of hit at your hips, okay, with a little tiny bit of tension, okay? So they're not baggy, all right? We don't want them baggy. They want to be just slightly tense, so they're just, you've just got the slack off of them, okay? So then what you're going to do, you're going to step back with one foot, and you're going to push through with the other hand, and then lift the other one up, and then we swap to there. So it's push through, okay? Sweep your hand, push through. Other hand just stays up high. Yeah, good, Sasha, well done. Remember to keep your balance, don't push yourself off balance. So when you do the sweep, don't ever go here. It's always posture, your hips, okay? Always the posture, always the hips. Always in full control. Push through, okay? And the band just gets tighter as you pull, and it just gives you that sort of, I really want to start pushing through, make sure that I'm controlling my partner's sleeve or the lapel or whatever hand I've got hold of, just pushing through to get the control, okay? And then the other hand goes up high, always goes up high. Here, okay? Good. Okay, so next one's Ouchigari. So the first one we've just done is the minor inner reap, okay? Now we're doing Ouchigari, which is the major inner reap, okay? Now, it might be easier for you to get your zuris out again because this makes more sense for you guys. So the base of this one is, can you see my zuris? Okay, so the base of this one is that I still start with the kazushi, okay? And then the first leg that I step, so if I step right leg, left leg, it's then right leg again. I need to take the right leg off, go through the feet, and then turn all the way around to face that side, okay? So we go 1, 2, and then 3 goes all the way around that way to the side. And make sure you turn your chest, okay? So 1, 2, and then through there, okay? And think of it, Ouchigari. The letter O, I want you to draw it with your foot, okay? So 1, 2. So it's right, left, right, left. Right is going to do the O. Oh, Chigari. Okay. 1, 2. Oh, Chigari. 1, 2. Oh, Chigari. Okay. And if you have your shoe out, it makes it a lot easier to remember that this is where my partner is, and I need to attack between the legs and then go round. Okay. And it's very important to get the hands working in the right way as well. Okay. So Kazushi again. Do the ouchi. As you're doing the ouchi, both hands are now going to drive down towards where the foot is. Okay. So we go 1, 2, and then 3. Okay. It's a big movement. 1, 2, and then the hands go round with the foot. Okay. So we start looking down at the foot now. Remember posture as well, guys. I don't want to see people here and then going bent. I'm upright the entire time. Upright, turn, even to there. Okay? Posture is very important. Upright, foot through to there. 1, 2, 3. Okay? Right, left, right. Okay? Good. Okay, and some of you guys are already doing it. Perfect. Try the left hand as well. Okay, so you're actually turning. It's important to make sure that you go from facing forwards to facing to the side. Okay, if you don't face to the side, when it comes to actually doing this technique, you're just going to go here, and it's not going to make them throw. It's going to just knock them back, and all they're going to do is go step. Okay, what we're looking to do is grab the inside of their ankle and make them take a bigger step, yeah? So you've got to draw their leg. You've got to draw the leg, okay? Really pull their leg towards you backwards. Good. Right. Everyone happy with that bit? Yeah? Good. Right. Bands. All right. Now, this one's a bit tricky for the band. So this is predominantly for seniors, this one, and juniors. But obviously, primaries, give it a go, okay? I'd rather you try it. It's better to try than not do it at all, isn't it? Right, so I'm going to do everything exactly the same way. Just move my zuri so I can get the angle right. Okay, so I'm going to go 1, 2, Kazushi. It's always the same, okay? So I go 1, 2, Kazushi. Then I release the leg, go round in a circle, and both my hands are going to then pull down to my other side hip, okay? So it's 1, 2, and then 3 down, okay? But I'm postured again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. So Kazushi, and then the leg. Okay? So Kazushi, then the leg. Okay? You should be able to see how all of these techniques are linking from Kazushi. Okay? We're trying to encourage you guys to constantly think about breaking balance. All right? It's very important. So Kazushi, foot through the legs, circle, hands. Okay? If you can with the band, try and draw the hand, push the forearm onto the band as you push round. So as you come around here, I always sort of think that I'm pushing them round, all the way around. Yeah? So push it round together. Okay, it's like you're on the lapel and you're just taking the lapel down towards their opposite hip. Okay, so once you've got confident with the right side, don't forget to do the other side, left side as well. Okay? Remember to knock the band down. So let's see how we're getting on with that one. Guys, remember to lead with the elbow, okay? So with the band itself, everyone's getting really good kazushi, perfectly fine. But when we get the kazushi, it's very important to push this elbow across, okay? So if I go right, left, when I do the right leg, the left hand elbow needs to come across, okay? 1, 2, then the elbow comes across. 1, 2, elbow. Okay, foot and the elbow go at the same time. So the movement, 1, 2, here, and then we go elbow. Okay, close the elbow into the other arm. All right, but keep the elbows down. Don't go high with the elbows, go low with the elbows. So push across, yeah? Which is what we're looking at doing. So 1, 2, sweep, push across. 1, 2, sweep, push across. Remember, this is the part of the kazushi when it comes down to the throw, okay? So that's kazushi to break the balance, but then we need to finish the technique off by putting both the hands and the arms down towards the foot where we're throwing, okay? So if it's right, left, all the hands and everything goes downwards, elbows down towards the foot that's swept, yeah? Good. Well done, twins, that's good. So a quick flip through, see how everyone's getting on it. I know it's not an easy one to do with the bands. Remember to catch the band on the arm. Matilda, you as well, yeah? Catch the band on the arm. So when you turn from here, catch the band here on the arm. Put the elbow towards the arm and the band, yeah? Want that band to be caught. Do you understand? No? Yes? Keep the elbow down now. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Perfect. But on the arm, yeah? Catch it on the arm. Don't go under the arm, on the arm. Well done, guys. Good effort. Okay, so now we're going to move from Ouchigari to Osotogari. Okay, so we've done already today. We've done kazushi. Okay, we've done shienagi. We've done diashi harai. Okay, we've done the kouchi, and then we've just done Ouchigari. Okay. Now the last one on that one is we've got three more throws to go through. So the first one is Osotogari, which is major outer, okay? So if you've got your zuris down, the way we practice this one is we're going right, left, up, down, yeah? So we're going to the side of our zuri, so right, kazushi, 2, step forward, hip and toe, up, and then sweep between the shoes, and then punch the hand to the floor, okay? So have a go at that. So right, left, right, sweep. Okay. So right, left, right, sweep. Right, left, right, sweep. Okay. So we're going diagonal. Right, kazushi. 2, stepping just so our hips are level with our partner's hips. Okay, then we put the hip and the toe down, kick up, pointy toe, through the legs, drive the hand to the floor. Okay, so show you from the side so you can see it. So right, left, kick up, sweep down. Okay, and put the right hand to the floor. So whatever foot is going up, that same hand, that same side goes down, okay? So you put yourself into that sort of T position. Good. Okay, so Osoto with the bands, you have to change the angle that you're standing with the bands. So we don't want to stand with the bands in front of us. We want to stand with the bands to the side of us. Okay, so everyone understand that? So the bands are at the side of me now. Okay, so when I do step, so I've got I'm still using my series just so it's visually it's easier for you guys to understand. Okay, so one, I break their balance. Okay, so I start to pull to it. Everything's going to the diagonal. Okay, so with my grip on both hands, the right hand goes up. So I'm basically breaking balance that way. Okay, so when my right foot goes forward, my hands both go up. Okay, then when I step forward, I make sure my arm meets the band. Okay, then this is the hard part because you've got to keep your balance right. So as you shift your weight onto the front leg now, you need to come up, sweep, and then push down with the hand. Okay, so that's a little bit tight for me, so I'll move a bit closer. Okay, so you've got to get used to the tightness of your band. All right, so right, our hands go up above my head. Yeah, left steps behind, and I start to pop my hip. My arm meets the band. Then pop the hip through. Then I need to go foot up. Should be able to balance there. Sweep through. As I sweep through, both my hands, my right hand's going to drive to the floor. Okay, right hand drives to the floor, and the left hand pulls across my hip. So I come here. Okay. Let's try and get a better angle for you guys so you can see it. So 1, 2, arm meets the band. 3, the hip goes through, foot up, and then drive through. Okay. It's not an easy one, but take your time with it. Okay. You don't need to go fast. It's more about timing. Okay. The band needs to be to the side of you. If it's too hard and you feel it's too hard to pull, then just take a step a bit closer to it so that it's not so painful. Okay. So it's right, left, make sure the arm meets that band. Yeah. Then hip, bounce on one foot. Okay, at the moment I've still got the band up on my head. Okay, then as I sweep down, the hand that's on the lapel is going to drive to the floor, and the hand that's on their sleeve is going to pull down towards my hip. Okay, and it's finishing on my hip here. Okay. And balance is key. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 2, reach the arm. 3. Good. Well done, Hannah. That's a good one. Okay, guys, remember always that pointy toe, okay? We're not kicking a welly boot off, we're always pointing our toes. Yeah, good, Aga, well done. Where's Ishan gone? He's disappeared. You're still there, Ishan. So keep trying. Once you've given it a go on the right, try on the left as well. So just switch to the other side. So then it's just left, right, through and back. Okay, always try both sides. Okay, well done, guys. Apologies about that. Okay, so next one I'm going to do is Tai-Toshi. Okay, so we'll move on to this one. So Tai-Toshi is a hand technique, and it is called body drop. Okay, so body drop basically means if I was to widen my legs slightly, turn my feet to the corner, and then just bend my legs slightly. Okay, this is the kind of Tai-Toshi position we're going to end up in. Okay, this is where you should end up in. I don't want to see people with the knees on the floor. That's a completely different technique. Okay, so if you just stand with your feet on one line, just turn your heels. Okay, keep the toes still, turn the heels so you face the corner. Okay, then all you got to do is just bend your knees. Okay, and then your hands are going to be up here, up high. All right, this is the Tai-Toshi position. So I've dropped my body. Okay, and then I'm basically tripping them over that back leg. All right, that's where they're going to go. Okay, so here's what we need to do. We need to go toe to toe, kazushi. Okay, but when we do the kazushi, the back leg's not going to come all the way in. All right, it's going to come a little bit less. All right, so we go right hand, so right foot comes in and do the kazushi on the right foot. Then we're going to take a little step back with the left foot to the back foot, and then we're going to drop our foot out in front of their foot, and then we're going to drop our body and turn to the toe that's in the back. Okay, all right, so from the side. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so my Tai-Toshi legs now, and then 4 is the throw. Okay, so give it a go. Right, left, right. Okay, so hands are up high, throw. Right, left, right, throw. Right, left, right, throw. Good. Okay, so time's starting to run a bit thin now, so I just want to jump through these last two. Okay, so the Hizaguruma, sorry, Tai-Toshi. Tai-Toshi you've done with bands is exactly the same as we've been doing before. You do everything the same. All right, so Tai-Toshi, so we go 1, okay, 2, 3, hands, arm on band. Very important, arm on band. Then we're here, and then we finish and throw, okay? So it's all about you being on balance the whole entire time, okay? So we go 1, 2, bring your arm across, okay? So we just turn our body. 3, drop your foot outside their foot, keep the hands high, drop the body, and then pull the arms round, okay? So have a go. Make sure you keep tension on those bands. Okay, make sure the arm is hitting the band, okay? So, we'll just see him do that. Matilda. So, when you turn, when you do the kazushi, when you turn, make sure this arm stays high and you put your arm on the band, yeah? Don't go over the band. Always on the band. So your band is always controlled, both hands controlling that band. Okay? Good little drill to remind yourself of that is just to stand sideways and then just pull one hand up high and then bounce the hand. And that's all you're doing. Okay? So when we do the kazushi, here. Okay, it's always on my arm. I don't want it under the arm. Okay, on the arm. And that's for everyone. There's a couple of you guys are missing it as well. Make sure it's on the arm. So well done, guys. Keep it going. Okay. So, quick jump onto the last one. So we've got Hizaguruma, okay? So here's a garuma, is the knee wheel, okay? So we step to the outside foot, all right, while arms are pulling. So that is kazushi there. So that's one, okay? And then two, you turn your hips, so you're balancing on that first foot that went forward. This foot then needs to come up above their knee, okay, or on the knee, sorry. And then the hands need to continue to drive around to the floor, okay? So it's 1, 2, 1, 2. 2 movements, that's all it takes. Okay, so just do a repeat of that, guys, a couple of times. 1, 2, 1, 2. Remember the hands follow the arms, yeah? The head follows the hands. Okay, and for the guys that have got the bands, very, very simple add-on. The hands go high for kazushi, round, okay, round. And we catch it again. First hand goes high, then the second hand can always catch that band, okay? Hand high, band. Good. Okay, so that's the main Tachi-waza standing techniques done. Okay, so as time is very, very quickly starting to run away from us, I want to go through to the groundwork stuff. So the Ne-Waza. Okay, so hopefully everyone's got their partner. Okay, so if you've got two of you, use each other. But make sure you swap round quickly because we're only going to get a couple of run-throughs on this, okay? But remember, guys, all of these videos are put onto YouTube afterwards, so you can watch them back afterwards and have a go again, okay? So I'm having to rush a little bit now, but obviously you can go back on it again, okay? So first things first, partner on their back. I'm going to kneel my knee nearest to them. I'm going to grab the sleeve, and I'm going to hold the lapel, okay? At this point, I'm going to imagine I've just thrown them on the floor, okay? So I've just done big throw, but I don't know what the score is. I don't know what's going on, okay? So now I'm going to go into keta-gatame, which is the scarf hold, okay? So keta-gatame, I need to drive my knee up towards the head and pull the sleeve around my waist, okay? Then I'm going to put my hand on the floor, under the neck, and onto my own leg. Make sure my legs are at 90-90, so 90 in the front, 90 at the back, and I'm going to put my head down to my own knee, okay? Adjust that camera so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so start position is always here, leg through, pull round my waist, hand on the floor, under the head, onto the leg, legs 90 degrees, head down, okay? So that's keta-gatame, scarf hold, okay? So from there, stay in that same position. I'm going to go to Kazuri keta-gatame. So the only difference you've got from Kazuri, the hand comes off and goes under the armpit, okay? But keep your head over the top of their head, so you've got full chest control and full balance, okay? So all I've done is taken it off from around the neck and gone under their armpit, okay? And it's here, all right? And then I keep the head down in the exact same place, keep this tight around my arm. Okay, good. Right, now we're going to move into Muni-gatame. So the sleeve that I'm holding, I'm going to pull up towards my back. I need to lift the back leg up, and then I need to basically roll onto my front. So, but I need to pull this arm as tight as I can. Turn onto my front, and then I drive this knee up to the head, keeping this arm tight, and I'm now holding down with my chest, okay? Then that hand can come off. I can either scoot the head up, which is fine, okay? Or I can go just to the arm. And then just to give it a little bit more balance, you can bring your back knee. So we're in that position. I can then bring the back knee up, okay? So both knees up now. So everyone get onto both knees. Okay, so on both knees now. Okay, so from here, I then want to go to Yoko Shiya Katami, which is side 4/4. So the hand's going to come off nearest to their legs. I'm going to go through the middle of the legs, and I'm going to scoop that leg up, and I'm going to grab the belt. Okay? I'm then just going to pull them into me. All right? As tight as I can, into me. Okay? That's then Yoko Shiya Katami, but I need my knees up still. Bum. Yeah? So I'm still in this position. Okay? We're not gone flat yet. We're still in this position. Okay? Which is giving us space to move. Okay? So now what we're going to do is we're going to move to Tachi-waza Ne-Waza. Okay? This is lateral 4/4. Okay? This is where you've got to get on top. So basically, the best thing to do, take the hand out from the middle of the legs, come up and gather up the arm at the top again. Okay? Now keep your shoulder on them, on their head. Okay? And you should be facing their sort of more towards their feet at this point. Okay? Now, if I'm facing towards that feet, that means that the back leg can then come off and I can put my knee up onto their stomach, okay? Once the knee's up onto the stomach, that then puts extra pressure on and helps me to hold them. Then I leave the knee across to the floor and I slip the leg off, okay? So I'll just show you from different angles so you can see what I've done. So still got control of the head the whole time, never let go. Leg comes up onto their stomach, slide it across, and then just both legs tight up, okay? So clamp the legs in as tight as you can. All right, and at this point, what you're doing is holding the head and the arm and really, really squeezing tight, okay? So we've got full control, all right? This is where you're on top of the partner, they can't move, okay? Now, what if we've got a partner, this arm, the one we're holding, starts fighting with us, start pushing us and stuff, yeah? So the arm that we're cuddling on the right-hand side of us, we're going to let that come up, and we're going to lift our head and push it across to the other side, okay? And then we're going to put our ear on the back of the arm, okay? Now, I always clamp my hands. Hands are diagonal across each other, here, okay? Then I clamp tight, all right? Now, I need to get from Tati to Kata, okay? So I need to get my leg over to the side again. So what I'm looking to do is the one that I've just tucked the arm out of the way, this is where I'm going to go, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep it tight. I'm going to put my head on the floor, which then lifts my hips up. My feet are on both sides of their body at the moment. I lift my hips up high, and I slip the knee from the other side first, okay? So the knee goes across first. So I'll show you from another angle. So I'm here, head goes up, knee goes first, okay? And then I slip through, knee up to their shoulder, and leg out to the side. Okay, so then I'm holding the head and the arm, and my foot's out to the side now. Okay? Yeah, good, everyone's got it, all right, perfect. Okay, so that's Kata Katami, okay? So that's the main hold down routine that I want you guys to learn. Obviously for the grading, you need to be able to transition from one hold down to another hold down to another hold down. And it needs to be in control, okay? Now, think when you're doing hold downs and groundwork stuff, is the main thing we need to control is our partner's chest, okay? And shoulders, all right? So the whole time we're doing this movement, everything is about controlling their chest and their shoulders here. Then we control the chest again, yeah? So everything's about keeping contact, all right? At no point within Ne-Waza groundwork stuff should you ever break contact, okay? Your chest stays on at all times, all right? So I think I've got the twins that are helping each other. Swap round, and we'll do one more routine going around, okay? So everyone have one more go, all right? We'll do everything again. But we're just going to go through one, okay? So we're really going to be running thin on time otherwise, all right? So start up like you've just thrown them, okay? So we're holding a sleeve, and we've got a lapel. Okay, so Kata Katami first. So we drive the knee through, pull the sleeve, gather the head up, 90-90, head down, okay? So from Kata Katami, you're then going to move to Kazuri Kata Katami. So just taking the hand off, and then going under the armpit on the other side, okay? Then from there, we're going to go to Muni Katami. So we're going to pull the arm, Drive the knee up to the head. Okay. Turn around, gather the head and the arm, and then bring the other knee up to their bum. Okay, so up to their side. So now I'm holding here. Okay. Good. Then we're going to go to Yoko Shiatami. So we're going to let this hand out, nearest to the legs, through the legs, gather the legs, get the belt, pull them in tight. Brilliant. Okay, so now we're going to go to Tachi-waza Ne-Waza. Okay, so one we got to get on top. So we take this hand off from the legs, we come up and gather the head and the shoulder. We then lean onto their head. Okay, knee needs to come up onto their stomach. Okay, keep the head down, slide the knee across, legs off, clamp them in. Okay, so keep them really, really tight now. Okay, now our partner starts to fight with this hand. So we're now going to push that arm right across our shoulder, put our ear on the back of their arm, clamp the hands together and keep it tight. From there, put your head to the floor, feet go to the floor, hips up high, and then the far knee comes across and straight to their shoulder, side leg comes out. Keep those heads down, okay? Good, well done guys. Okay, so let's get rid of that. Battery gone. Okay, so how did everyone feel about that today? Happy? Yeah, good. Okay, so for the guys from Barnet Judo Club, remember that is basically your grading syllabus. Okay, so the only other things you've got to do is your 180 and 360 keza turns. You've got to do your shrimps, your press ups, squats, judo press ups, and burpees. Okay, so they're the only other things that I haven't touched on today. All right, so just for the reference point, when you watch the video again, they're the hold downs that we're working through. Okay, so Keza Katami, Kazuri Keza Katami, Muni Katami, Yoko Shiatami, Tati Shiatami, and Kata Katami. Okay, so work through them. Okay, make sure you watch these videos back on YouTube, and they're going to be more beneficial for you to watch now over the next week, so that when we do give you the dates and times that you're going to be doing your grading, that you're going to be ready and prepared. Okay, because the last thing we want you guys to do is turn up for the grading and not get a grade. Okay, everyone has made a really good effort today, so I'm really proud of everyone. Thank you very much again. I'm just going to turn all the mics off, let everyone have a shout out. Okay, so give me 2 seconds. I'll give you the right. So what I ask everyone to do now is, if you could kindly take your mics off, turn them on. And then what we'll do is we'll go through each person and give them a shout. First things first, my bird Cooper wants to say hello.
Mama, look at the bird!
If anyone else has got any pets, they can more than happy come and bring them into the show.
Pets.
So cute.
Really cute.
Okay, so let's start starting out. So everyone be quiet for me. So Matilda.
Hi.
Hi. You enjoy that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
5%
Work
left.
a bit on the balance, but you're doing really well with them. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Rob.
Look.
Someone's moving their camera around. Can everyone? Okay, Rob.
How you doing, mate?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. Yourself?
Yeah, good, thank you.
Yeah, I have my ears lowered, mate.
Oh, it looks lovely. Where'd you go?
Mrs. did it for me.
I'll be done tomorrow.
Done all right. Let your missus get yours with the scissors.
Oh.
Sasha.
Hello.
Sasha, upside down on the moon.
Yeah.
Give it a handstand.
Yeah. Oh.
You're the Hulk as
Stand
well.
on the moon.
The way you've been training, you're training like the Hulk. Definitely, mate. Keep it going.
Yeah.
Leo.
It's not upside down.
Yeah, I'm well, mate. Yourself? Good. With just a note for yourself, mate. When you're using the bands, make sure you've got them anchored to something. Get your dad to stand and hold them for you. that you need the tension to make them work a bit better for you. Yeah? Lucas and Dylan.
Thank you for the lesson. That was really good.
Yeah, you're welcome, boys. Okay, thank you very much for coming. It's really nice to see you again. Alexi.
Hi.
Hi, how you doing, mate?
Nice.
Yeah, you good?
Yeah.
Yeah. How's your sister?
It's just fine. She's sometimes too tired to do judo.
That's all right. Okay, Lennox.
That was good. A good lesson.
Did you enjoy that?
Yeah.
Get to beat that. Well done, Dad, for joining in, for helping out. Thank you. I'm sure Lennox really appreciates it. Okay, Hannah.
Hi.
You have to shout. I can't hear you.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Yeah, good, thank you.
Yeah, I'm good. Did you enjoy that one?
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, it's got a good mixture of everything that we've been going through, so just sort of give you that little bit more of a little run through. But thank you very much for coming again.
No problem.
Okay, Gabriel.
Hello.
How are we doing, mate?
Good.
Good work with those bands today. That was a good job.
Thanks.
Done really well. Okay. Who we got there? Jake. Jake, give us a shout.
Hello.
You're doing very good with that mannequin, aren't you, mate? Very useful. Doing a very good job with it. Your Uchikomi bands are good as well. Just more practice. That's all you need. It's the same with all of us. We all need practice.
3% for 5 minutes.
Okay, Ishan.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, I'm very well, mate. Yourself?
Yeah, me too. I
Yeah.
have 2 questions. How many lovebirds do you have?
Hey, lovebirds, we have one.
Oh, okay.
Just this one.
And sorry?
Just this one, yeah.
Okay, and does it not fly away?
Oh. He doesn't like flying. He's blind. If he flies, he bashes into things. He's a good lad anyway. He doesn't bite too much. Okay, Joe. Joe, you still there, mate? Can't see him. He's gone. Okay, I think that's everyone. Okay, I'm just going to mute everyone so I can hear myself again. Okay, so yeah, so just remember, 6th of June we've got our club grading. Okay, some of the guys, if you're green belt and above, we can't grade you unfortunately, but obviously you're more than welcome to turn up to the grading or go through it. Everything is on YouTube for you to go through, so please watch these videos, perfect the techniques on the stepping solo patterns, and make sure you perfect it with the bands. And obviously, if you've got a parent or someone else that you can use to help pull around with as well, use them. Okay, it's going to be much more beneficial for you to do it. Okay. On top of that, we've still got the Nakoda that's on the 5th, so that's next Friday, a week today. That's from 6 till 6:45. If you are interested, let us know. And if you obviously are doing the grading on the Saturday, straight after that session at 6:45 next Friday, I'm going to be running this session again so that you guys can have another recap on everything before the grading. Okay. Now we'll finish off the session properly. Aga's phone run out of battery, so let's have a nice little raid together, guys. Okay. So face, Rick. Okay. Brilliant. And then you're getting away from Cooper as well. All right. Take care. Have a good weekend, guys. See you for Monday. And he's just started biting me.